Okay, my name is Betty Esliana. My register number 17120302. A subject translation to our journal is types of translation errors in a literary text based on a new piece of Blood and Sweat trilogy. Excellent translations are rarely nowadays. The issue of the quality of translation is comprehensive. Translators and specialist linguistics from all over the world regret is one of main topics in translation studies. Equivalence is regarded as a conceptual basic of translation quality assessment. Among other features of a good translation, clarity, proper terminology, syntax, and style be named. In our opinion, a good translator can be categorized by not only the full transfer of all features of semantics and composition of the original, but also by impeccability of language, which means harmonious, natural style with minimum translation feature. In the history of literary translation as verbal art, the principle of approach to solving the aesthetic text in blood, the essence of which the conveyed not only by context, the foreign riddle closer to perfection of foreign language, that was attribute of the creativity on the part of translator. From the translator of the literary text, we demand that he or she reproduce before not only the image and those of translated author. Number 2, material and method. The aim of this article is to review and summarize the exciting clarification of translation errors and highlight the main types of translation error from the comparative analysis of translation of the Kajat writer, a new piece of work, Blood and Sweat from Kajat in.
My name is Gracia Eunika. My register number 17120308. Number 3. Result and discussion. Types of error. Not so long ago, a new direction has emerged and is successfully developing in modern translation study, erratology, the theory of error, the science of error in translation, according Sevin 2010. Many researchers in this field of science give different concepts to translation error, such as translation error, unsuccessful translation decision, di Zigalvina 2006, inaccuracy of translation and deviation, Tatarleva and Popova 2009. Examination and evaluation of existing classification in the scientific literature make it possible to see the error as a distortion and unintended deviation from norms, standard, correctness, rules, and requirements. So, for a complete understanding of the definition of a mistake in translation, it is necessary to find out what an error-free translation is and what translation solution need to be applied for this. Many experts in translation give different explanations about translation, but they only focus on transferring or replacement of the content of the text in one language by means of another language. Newmark 1988, Carford 1978. From the above, it follows that the basic requirement for translation is the transfer of the content of the original. A failure to comply with the requirement leads to an error in translation study. The study of translation error will always be relevant in order to avoid obtaining a pure quality product in translation activity. To date, the classification of translation error does not have a generally accepted system in translation study. In this regard, E.V. Teterleva and U.K. Popova 2009 66, quote, M.A. Kunilowskaya. There are classification of error in oral and written translation. We can talk about the concept and typology of error in a literary or technical text. You can build a classification of lexical or grammatical error in the translation. The classification of error can be focused on the assessment of the translation and may involve analysis not only of the result of the translation but the translation process and reflect the possible causes of error, etc.
In the conclusion, as a result of the comparative analysis of the translation of the trilogy Blood and Sweat, we came to a conclusion that in the English version of the novel, almost all the groups and types of error indicate in different classification were found. Uh, for example, we found that serious error are distortion of the semantic of the original or the text content, violation of the norms and usage of the original usage of the target language, and violation in the transfer of functional and stylistic or genre feature of the original text. Uh, and also, if this error do not interfere with producing the same view and of the reader as the original text, and get the some emotional and artistic impact when the reading the original. Another important things is studying the influence uh, of of indirect tra- of indirect translation on the quality and accuracy of the translate text. Indirectly and directly translate text should be the should be compared in terms of the number of errors, complement completeness and adequacy. Thanks.